Welcome to the Dynasty Dads Podcast. Football, rankings, debates, dad stuff with your host, Justin Williams and Matt Renshaw.
Welcome, everyone, to a Dynasty Dads player profile. This episode is brought to you by DynastyTradeCalculator.com.
Stop guessing. Start calculating.
Dalvin Cook was the 41st overall selection in the 2017 NFL Draft by the Minnesota Vikings. Cook only managed to play in 4 games his rookie campaign before going down with an injury and missing the rest of the season. This year, Cook made it 2 weeks in before suffering an ACL injury that stuck with him for, most of the season. Dalvin played just 491 offensive snaps in 2018, which accounted for 46.7% of Minnesota's total snaps. From a big picture perspective, Minnesota averaged 93.3 rushing yards per game, which ranked 30th overall in the NFL. Vikings ran the ball just 357 times over the course of the 16-game season, which was the 6th fewest attempts of any team in the league. The Vikings averaged 27.6 rushing attempts per game in the final 3 games when Kevin Stefanski, or Stefanski, whatever you want to say, was Minnesota's interim offensive coordinator. That was an uptick from the 21.1 rushing attempts per game Minnesota averaged in the 13 games with John DeFilippo while he was the offensive coordinator. Thankfully for Cook owners, Stefanski is expected to stay put as the offensive coordinator. And now I say all of this just to paint the picture for you. That was a lot of numbers, I know, but here's what I'm getting at. We have an obviously talented running back that not only struggles to stay healthy, but has also been hampered with a less than desirable offensive scheme in regards to the running game. Dalvin Cook passes the eye test when he's on the field, but he's not on the field enough to translate into fantasy excellent. This season, Cook just rushed for 615 yards, which is, he had 4.6 yards per carry and just 4 total touchdowns. Don't get me wrong, I think 2019 could be a huge year for Cook as long as he proves that he can stay healthy and contribute more consistently. Look for Dalvin to put it all together and finish the 2019 season as a top 8 running back in fantasy as long as he can stay on the field.
I love Dalvin Cook.
I think everybody likes Dalvin Cook. Everybody wants to root for Dalvin Cook.
You don't like Dalvin Cook.
I like Dalvin Cook. I just wish he would stay healthy. I'm a guy that drafted Dalvin Cook in a lot of rookie drafts when he came out.
And do you still own him in those leagues?
No, I jumped ship. You start off your NFL career hampered by injuries left and right.
Yeah.
And it's just like when he's on the field, I love what I see. This is the 3rd year in the NFL. Like I said, it's a total make or break. But I mean, I don't blame anybody for jumping ship at this point. What's his trade calculator worth? What's his value?
His trade value here. Dynasty Trade Calculator has his value at 101 and a late first.
Okay, so 101 plus. So 101 plus a nice player, 101 plus a late first round pick. Yeah. That's what it would take. And I honestly, if I'm a Dalvin Cook owner and I'm a little nervous or if I have the room, bye.
101 and Philip Lindsay.
Absolutely. Give me 101 and Philip Lindsay. And I'm not even kidding.
This is where your Philip Lindsay love comes into play.
I like Philip Lindsay. I don't love Philip Lindsay. If I was guaranteed that both Philip Lindsay and Dalvin Cook played 16 games in their current teams, I would fully expect Dalvin Cook to outplay Philip Lindsay.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
The problem is Dalvin Cook can't stay healthy, man.
Philip Lindsay got hurt too.
At the end of the year.
Yeah.
Dalvin Cook missed all of his rookie year, so he had essentially an entire year off.
All of his rookie year. He missed half of his rookie year.
He managed to play did you not listen? He played 4 games. That's a fourth of the season,
yes,
actually.
He played 4 games, but he didn't start right away.
Which almost makes it worse. He played even less than you expect somebody that starts, and then he got injured, which is to no one's fault.
Right.
But then and I'm not an injury-prone guy, but it's like when it comes to the best ability is availability. Am I right? Especially a running back.
Yeah.
And when we're talking about the price tag that comes with Dalvin Cook being a 101 plus, dude, you need to be able to play.
But they got rid of Latavius Murray.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see what they do. Value.
Would it shock you if they went ahead and drafted a running back round 3, 4, 5, something like that? That would shock you.
Shock me.
A league where running back is a dime a dozen, it would shock you that they draft a guy 3rd, 4th, or 5th round. How many running backs went in the first round last year? Didn't Rashad Penny go in the first round? Didn't Royce Freeman go in the first round?
No.
Second round?
Second round.
Okay. I'm just saying,
Penny,
that would shock
Sony.
you. They have a guy that can't play. They can't stay healthy. He's played a total of what? I mean, he managed to play 4 games his rookie year.
Yep.
He only does, 400, what did I say, 400 snaps?
Yep.
I'm looking. 491 offensive snaps in an entire season.
Right.
You'd be shocked if they took a running back round 5, round 4, round 3.
Like a big name that anyone knows? Yeah.
What big name? I mean, we're talking running backs. None of them are big names. In this year's class, it's a dime a dozen
Jacobs
class.
is a big name. Montgomery's a big name. They're not going to be there 3, 4, 5.
All this hype for Montgomery is ridiculous. This is nothing but fantasy dynasty owners getting all hyped up about maybe the best running back that could land in a good situation.
Didn't you see he's the Frankenstein of running back?
Yeah.
He's got Saquon's feed and Bell's patience and
Hopefully-
Adrian Peterson's, I don't know, something.
Hopefully he has the exact opposite body type of Dalvin Cook and can actually stay healthy. He might be successful then.
Dalvin Cook is going to be RB6 or better.
Maybe. This player profile has been brought to you by DynastyTradeCalculator.com.
Stop guessing. Start calculating.
Thanks for hanging out with us on another episode of the Dynasty Dads Podcast. Be sure to subscribe on iTunes and follow us on Twitter @DynastyDads. Visit us at our website, dynastydads.com, for articles, news, and notes, Dynasty Dads gear, and more.